Well, there goes another busy day for the saviours of British Railways, saving steam and still in good working order. You know, if there was ever something I would ever like to see Great Western do again, is possibly another steam excursion. I mean, sure, we have a lot of those, and plenty of classes preserved, not including myself because I'm not preserved. Nevertheless, could be worse. I would love to see Prince of Wales finally rebuilt and finally in steam and possibly making a little excursion in Paddington.
You mean the big station in London?
Yes, that big station in London.
Are you sure it's not King's Cross?
There's many names for that station, so...
Let me carefully.
Well, let's just see if
what are
your
you
wizard
doing?
hole is any smarter. Is the big station in London, King's Cross,
look like I'm a
Paddington,
babysitter
St.
or
Pancras,
something?
or Euston? What is the real name?
Oh, I hate it when big Indians act up like this.
Alright, just everyone calm down! Thank you. Now I can finally size up this rubbish of whatever it is you were all talking about.
Well, what is the proper name for the big station in London?
Have you ever went to a library and looked up a book about British Railways, or looked it up on the internet? No, of course you haven't! But luckily, my driver, who has now become a real enthusiast, and still operates me to this day, knows all about the big station in London. It is Paddington for the Great Western Line, and is called Euston for the LMS line, King's Cross for the LNER line.
Wow, they must have kept those names for all of our railroads, so I guess I wasn't wrong. Well, or is the big station still called St. Pancras?
Oh yeah, and St. Pancras is for the Midland line.
Is that true?
Of course it is! I get that you make a living on the Northwestern Railway now, but are you telling me you're really that experienced with British Railways? My god. I mean, you've worked alongside Flying Scotsmen throughout your early life, haven't you?
Yes.
And you were built in Doncaster.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Also, I did get this notice that you missed out on a couple of things of your insurance.
Hold up.
The is insurance.
I don't know, maybe you'll just have to go back home and check out for yourself. Okay?
Okay then. Oh, whatever, you caught me in a pickle, I'm going.
You do know that engines don't have insurance. Ah, don't worry, I was just teasing with him. After all, the big blue whale did make a fool of himself. I mean, just look back in the 12th Railway Series book where you'll find Gordon Goes Foreign. He really was a fool not knowing how much times have changed over British rail history. Yeah, you're right, that is kind of funny.